So the Carolina Panthers started their season off in a rough fashion. They lose to the Atlanta Falcons 10-24. Now, I do want to say this. It wasn't a horrible game. It was an interesting game to watch, and that sometimes it was a bit of head-scratching moments by Frank Reich and Thomas Brown, the offensive coordinator. But they're making do with what they have on this offense. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to make Bryce Young your rookie quarterback in his first game of the season to throw the ball 38 times. But that's one of the drawbacks in your week one game. You're trying to figure things out. He did have 2 interceptions in this game. He had 1 touchdown, got sacked twice. He looked good getting inside and outside the pocket. They should have ran the football more in this game. They should have ran the football more in this game. Not saying that they would have beat the Falcons if they would have done that, but it would have definitely made life easier for Bryce Young and crew. Because you didn't have DJ Chark in this game. He missed his game due to a hamstring injury. And the lack of weapons showed this game. They don't have an immediate deep threat for Bryce Young to go to him. They don't have an immediate deep threat for him to go to. The longest catch in this game was by Hayden Hurst for 14 yards. And then you can say it was Laviska Shenault. He also had a long catch for 14 yards. But besides Hayden Hurst and Miles Sanders, no one else on this team were giving you good wide receiving production at all. Marshall Jr. had 23 yards on 2 catches. He got targeted 6 times. Jonathan Mingo had 2 catches for 17 yards. Laviska Shenault had 2 catches, 16 yards. And then you look at it this way. They try to get Laviska Shenault going in the run game, 2 carries for 5 yards. Should have ran the football more. Miles Sanders had 18 carries for 72 yards. He averaged 4 yards a carry. He looked good at times. Same with Chuba Hubbard. He had 9 carries for 60 yards. You can't win a football game if you're expecting your rookie quarterback to go out there and try to carry these offensive pieces that aren't deep threats. It's going to be a lot of dinking and dunking and a lot of intermediate routes because these guys are not particularly fast. They cannot take the top off the defense. That's why getting DJ Chark in free agency was such a big move for this team. He has to stay healthy and he has to hit the field if they want to get those deep plays going. And it's hard to set up shop as well if you cannot do those things consistently. Now, the offensive line at times did have some slip-ups. I expect for this offensive line unit to be better when Austin Corbett does come back and play. He's on the PUP list right now. He's going to miss the first 4 games of the season. But after that, if he's able to play, expect for this offensive line to take that next step. I really do. I expect them to take that next step. They had some struggles today, but overall, they looked fine. Now, the Panthers' defense. This is what the Panthers basically pride themselves on for the last couple of seasons. Their offense has been, revolving door the quarterback position. What I'm looking at with this defense, they played well against Desmond Ridder. They sacked him 4 times. They found a way to keep Desmond Ridder in check. It was just a bunch of check downs. One thing that did bother me with this defense, they could not stop the run, and they couldn't tackle in space. Bijan Robinson on one of the catches that went for a touchdown legitimately goes by 2 people. They just couldn't tackle him. I understand he's good at making moves in space. They couldn't tackle him at all. Then Tyler Algier comes in, and he looks like Adrian Peterson. He's running up the gut for 15 carries, 75 yards, had 2 touchdowns. He had one of the runs went for 22 yards. Then they backdoored, and Bijan Robinson got a run for 21 yards. So they're starting to get gashed by the run. They have to play better against the run game. Because they're getting overpowered up front. I understand that it's the Falcons and they're an aggressive football team, but the Panthers need to be more aggressive up front as well. Derek Brown did get busy in this game. He performed well. They did good when it came to rushing the passer. It's just when it came to setting in their places, they were overrunning plays. They just were out of sync when it came to stopping the run plays. They had no sideline to sideline movement. But Derek Brown did have a sack in this game. Frankie Louvu also had a sack. Brian Burns, who was trying to get paid, had a sack and a half. Basically, should have been 2 sacks. He had a sack and a half. He looked good as well. So your top guys and your top pass rushers played a good game today. It just came down to the Falcons having more weapons. But they were in this game at halftime. Then after halftime, things just went out of sorts. So it's not a horrible loss for the Carolina Panthers. Nothing is called a good loss. When you lose, you lose. But I look at this as a learning experience for the Panthers. The next time these 2 teams play will be in Carolina. So I expect for them to play better in that game. But they came out with a solid game plan. It didn't work out. They lost to a team that has more weapons than them, but they need DJ Chark offensively. And I'm not saying DJ Chark's going to come in and be DJ Moore 2.0, or he's going to come in and be the next great wide receiver for this team. But one thing that he will do is offer another weapon for Bryce Young, and will offer speed that this team definitely needs on that offensive side of things. So let me know in the comment section below how you feel about this Panthers team. And another thing too, when DJ Chark does come back, he's going to take some safeties away, so guys underneath, like Hayden Hurst, like Adam Thielen, can get open more and do more things underneath. Hayden Hurst was the best offensive player on the team today. He had the receiving touchdown in the flat, in the goal line situation, throws the ball in the stands. But if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Let me know how you feel about the Carolina Panthers in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about this team moving forward. Most importantly, I want each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.